Today we're going to be looking at the RS2. And so this is it, an RS2. Built by JMS, as you can see, if you can see that. Designed, I probably want to say like 2010, 2011. I know they started selling them, I think it was 2012, could have been 2011 actually. All fully designed by JMS. I'm pretty sure they used it, or it was used as their dissertation, or one of the guys for their dissertation for their college course or their university course. When it first came out, all the photos on their website contained all CAD drawings, flow rates for all the individual trumpets that are all in there, optimised for the 172, 182 engine. I'm pretty sure this one is a second generation one, as it's a one full carbon box, and I'm pretty sure the generation ones had that sensor. It was about there-ish, I'm pretty sure. This one's got a couple of additions. The KTR fuel rail. You can have different fittings on it. This one's got an AN fuel line on the wrong side as well. The previous owner ran his fuel lines up this way of the engine bay basically, so that blank needs to get swapped onto that end, and then I need to find a new AN fitting with just the standard 8mm barb end for where the normal fuel line comes in. It's also got an enlarged throttle body. Not too sure if I'm going to keep that. I don't think I will. Also got the relocation bracket for the coil pack. That just fits onto the side of the engine, basically where the old air filter would have been, and the pipes for the brake servo, which attach to the bottom there. So what we're going to do next is open it up, make sure everything's all right inside, take a look at all the trumpets that are in there. That might take a bit of time because I know that a couple of these bolts, like that one and then one, are nearly rounded off, and there is an absolute load of the ones that hold the plenum to the trumpets. So I'm going to put you down and start doing that. So there it all is. I honestly thought that these had a gasket running around them, but obviously not. This is just a metal plate that holds the carbon airbox to the base unit. As you can see, all the trumpets are there. Really nice design bit of kit. Really nice. Obviously this all these runners are made by Genvi. They obviously make throttle bodies. Not sure who made all the carbon bits at all. I know there was a French company, I believe it was, called Reverie or Reverie. They used to make carbon boxes very, very similar to this, but I'm not sure if they're the same. Next job is to take all of the runners off of the back plate. I'm not going to bore you with all of that because they are all black siliconed on, and that one's just taken me 2 minutes to take off, and there are many. So we're on to the last one. This has taken far too long. This has taken me about 45 minutes to do these. The last guy who had him was testing it one day with a smoke machine, and it was I can't remember if he said it was pouring out the back or where these joints, so he opened it all up and found that the O-rings that are just in here, a couple of them were quite loose and they didn't actually fit the groove that they sit in. So he's put them back together from what I see, and just black siliconed the entire back of it. So this now should, with a bit of force, come apart. I think we got it. Hopefully you can see that all the mastic is stuck to the O-rings. Two of the O-rings are completely split. There you go. Brilliant. There's one of the split O-rings. I think it was them two centre ones that were probably they were doing that. If you can see that there, I don't know if you can or not. They do sit in the groove, but there's always just a gap between them. There you go. That's what they're basically just the Genvi runners that you get on throttle bodies. So obviously these O-rings are serviceable parts, so we shall get some of them. We'll obviously clean it all up. Anything else that's serviceable, I know there's a couple more O-rings, like the one on the throttle body, the really big one. We'll replace all them as well. So all this black silicone is absolutely everywhere. All over the inlets, in the actual holes where the screws are going in, all over the back of the back plate. Probably start to leave it there because there's no actual rush for me to get this on the car because I don't have the car. My car's still in storage and it will be until the end of March. So all of this is going to get cleaned up. All the extra bits that I need to order, like the extra bit for the fuel rail, really could do with a catch tank, new breather plate for the top of the engine, obviously sort out these O-rings, try and clean up all of these screws that are now completely siliconed. Oh, there's loads of it, absolutely loads of it. So that'll do it for this video. I'll spend the next, I don't know how long, trying to clean all this up. It is everywhere. Once all that's done, I still need to order a lot of the parts, catch tank, bits for the fuel rail obviously, new O-rings. But once all that done, make a video of fitting it to the car, and then the next video after that will probably be taken up to EFI and getting it remapped. It's going to take a long time.